The world drowned in the bleak twilight of winter as I, a lone traveler shivering from the cold, rode down an empty road, devoid of any human presence or signs of life. The snow covered the forests like a shroud of death, and the dark abyss without a single starry spark held my gaze captive. It seemed as though this strange place was a creation of my own imagination, trapped in this endless world of winter gloom. Gripped by spikes of panic, I was on edge, feeling the malevolent gazes of the unknown darkness lurking within the dense woodland scenery. And suddenly, on this grim winter night, the advent of a nightmare became reality. The outline of a massive creature emerged in the darkness. Its dark and menacing body covered in thick fur, like a museum of hellish beasts. Its claws, gleaming like the abyss itself, were ready to seize souls from their places and carry them straight into desolate hopelessness, cursed or destroyed. But the most terrifying aspect was its eyes, radiating eternal rage and hate. Silence shattered as the dead forest came to life in a horrifying scream. The creature, seemingly joyful in its sinister pursuit, immediately began the chase. It leaped forward from behind the trees, switching from hiding spot to hiding spot, kicking up pure white snow with bloody horseshoes, the manifestation of a new abyss. I gripped the wheel, praying that speed would save me from the approaching nightmare. The icy wind howled in the cabin, rocking my soul like a rotten pendulum in the fortress of despair. The creature continued to pursue me, its triumphant cry growing louder, and suddenly I recognized its voice, whispered from the depths, which would long haunt the heart and mind of a man. Her soul will be mine. I hunger, echoed like the laughter of a madman. Flashes drift in the slow, fast rhythm of darkness. I tremble in fear, all my thoughts disappearing, and I embrace a grim indifference in the face of eternity, in the face of the essence of this present malevolent inhabitant. But hunger weakens, and it gains strength in its escape, relishing in its invulnerability. Perhaps I imagined this nightmare, born in my subconscious reality. Perhaps it was the result of a drunken dream of a poor lost guardian of the roadside. Yet, when the creature leapt forward, the world transformed into a hell, inspiring both admiration and horror. The creature soon overtakes me effortlessly, like a merciless predator, and its claws, like light raindrops, pierce my soul, turning it into a silent hallucination. It laughs and haunts, malevolently accentuating its every essence scratches the poet's soul, stretched like a nightmare violin. Suddenly, the creature abruptly stops and disappears into the night, like a detestable and treacherous ghost. Sinister silence devastates the soul, and I realize that it gives me a chance for salvation, for life through the gates of hell. Lost around, I search for the familiar road, constantly spinning in this forest, unable to find a way out, feeling those terrifying eyes hanging on my neck. Eventually, when I desperately beat against the deafness of my own belongings, I find a rough trail leading through the lunatic darkness. The darkness looks at me, and envy permeates its whimsical multitudes. Perhaps this has become my futile escape from my own nightmares, from the demons that combine where the unfinished beginning interferes with untimeliness. Slowing down, I realized that it was a trap of my own imagination, disguised in the trees and snow. This forest was inhabited not only by wild animals, but also by my own fears, which made me run forward and everywhere, encountering the remnants. And now, as I traveled on this road, I tell you this nightmare, not knowing if you will believe me or accuse me of insanity, but let it serve as a warning about the dark paths of our souls, about the savage machine of fears and hopelessness that can be created in the darkness and emptiness of our imagination. And may this nightmare guide us towards self-awareness and awaken our minds from conversations of half-forgotten nights and inadequate sleep, revealing our essence to the light that flickers beyond the realm of the otherworldly mirror. On this empty winter road, I became the conqueror of nightmares, wandering among the stars, weaving unimaginable tales of loss and perception. And let these malevolent eyes be a reminder of the essence within each of us, of the darkness hidden beneath the cover of habits and rational maxims. For the threshold of a nightmare is merely the first step on the path to the realm of illusion and reality. And I do not know what awaits me at the end of these insane paths, but only one thing can be said for certain. The creature that pursued me, the inner creature of my shattered soul, was merely a reflection of the mundane machine of fear that dwells within each of us.